2021. What a year it has been. I feel like I say this every year, but this time it feels particularly appropriate. I came into the year standing on foundations more solid than ever. I had never felt more grounded than I did to start the year. This truly is testament to my years of sweaty toil I did in the cellar. For a while now, I felt that I had begun to emerge from the dark, dank pit of the basement and earned my right to mingle amongst those in the dining hall. I had never felt such assuredness. I was completely in my stride to start this year. And this was the very setting that taught my first lesson. The times when you are most sure are the times that you must be most wary. I remembered thinking to myself at around the midway point of the year that I had never felt more ready. For what? I wasn't entirely sure. Looking back, now I know. The divisiveness of this year was felt across all of humanity. Its reverberation shook our planet to the core. Like everyone, I was challenged to pick a side. I felt that I was looking at the landscape from an objective viewpoint. I tried to educate myself from all sides of the argument. I chose a stance that I felt was best for me. But this, like everything, evolved. It had to. Certainty was no longer a thing. The sea of information became an overwhelming tidal wave that consumed everything within its path, and it erupted from every direction. It was no wonder that I fell so dramatically. It was no wonder that the solid foundations on which I stood crumbled beneath me. I imagine not many would have avoided this fall from grace to some degree, but sadly, not many had the capacity to fall with grace. For this is what I had felt prepared for all this time. I was prepared for such a dramatic and painful fall. This doesn't mean that I did not bleed. It doesn't mean that I did not shed any tears. I felt like I had not fallen for many years. It was not only the rug, but the earth it covered that crumbled beneath me. Sometimes I feel I am still falling. But there are moments between where I feel supremely grounded, further signs of my felt sense of preparedness. I am falling with grace. I hit the ground and I feel the pain. It feels familiar, but it is not uniquely my own. This pain we are all feeling. It binds us all. With tears in my eyes and blood spilling from wounds new and old, I see us. I do not see red or blue, good or bad, right or wrong. I see us. I see many who simply cannot bear to hurt any longer. In these moments between, I do not land on one side or another. I was challenged to choose a side, and I choose both and neither. Here is the precariousness on which I've landed, and I feel that I am finally ready to stand. These are not steady legs or solid grounds on which I tread. I look ahead and see little, except for what appears to be a space on which I could place my next step. I came into this year with great clarity, and I move into the next with little at all. The world that I see through these eyes has completely changed. What hasn't changed is what I feel in my heart. It hasn't skipped a beat, which perhaps is all I need to hear.